the house.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Orlando Magic. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Suggs. Paolo Banchero is out there with Sharp. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Williams. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Taking a look at Orlando, they came up short in Game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plan.
Orlando moving the ball around, and he's going for the oop here. The rebound by Bridges.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
They get it back. Richardson for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Banchero. Sharp, a screen on Brunson. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Richardson. The Knicks making their last shot. Lets it go. And Carroll no good.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Williams passes to Brunson. Sharp against Ayton. Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Richardson, the pass to Suggs. Now Richardson. And Carroll outside. Sharp, a screen on Town. From deep, and Carroll buries it from 3.
Improving as a three-point shooter with every passing day for Banchero. I think it's about shooting the ball with confidence.
Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Sharp with it. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Williams looking around. Pass to Towns. outside. Williams. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Richardson. No made baskets yet. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Magic trail by 3. Suggs finds Richardson. And Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
That's a nice play by Paolo Banchero. I mean, this has an excellent feel for the game.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And stolen by Williams. With the drive. Good on the shot. Williams has got 6 points. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 5. Sharp, a screen on town. Inside. Sharp, no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Williams. Now here's Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second is Paolo Banchero.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Magic trail by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous of the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Williams punches it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here are the Magic now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Suggs against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton, a screen on Richardson. Shoots. And it's New York scoring again.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Magic trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Barrett's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Richardson. Suggs against Brunson. And Carroll passes to Black. No good again that time.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Suggs. No points yet. Back to Banchero. There's Howard with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Bancaro against Anunoby to stop the drought. And Bancaro with the lay-in. Bancaro's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ayton, the screen on Suggs. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson. Counted. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Brunson passes to Towns. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Barrett, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Bancaro. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Black. Puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 12. Right side, Anunoby. To the middle. Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet. A deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Knicks up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. The Knicks. Bridges comes in for Murray, and Williams is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Magic trail by 17. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. R.J. Barrett out there with Williams. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You know, one of the things you love about Bancaro, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Bancaro was a star from the first week.
Brunson is checked in for Barrett. Good on both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They led by as many as 18. Down low. Pass to Towns. Williams from long range. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero is such a mobile big guy with tremendous skill. He's good at finding scoring opportunities off these screen and roll sets.
Pass to Anunoby, and stolen by Banchero. Outside Richardson. Here's Black. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here from behind the arc. Banchero no good.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Back to Anunoby. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, nice job by Anunoby taking advantage of the screen and then scoring as a result.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Outside Anunoby. Towns, right side. Over Williams. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And the Magic call time here. The Magic making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Anunoby against Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Knicks leading by 18. Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Sharp. Banchero against Anunoby. Fires from 14. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Banchero's got 8 here in this quarter. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Now Williams. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Suggs. He's scoreless. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. Richardson to 3. That one doesn't drop.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Williams misses. Well, the Magic shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Knicks making a change here. Murray's checked in. To the wing on the left. Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Back to Suggs. The 3 is up. That shot missing. And Williams has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Suggs with the bucket.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Richardson against Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw for the Knicks. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Murray, and Towns is subbed in for Anunoby. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Magic trail by 21. Now Richardson hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Sharp. Pass to Banchero. Over Towns. Banchero no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Richardson against Williams. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 21.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
To the right side. Banchero in the post. Towns on him, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Towns. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. And here's Suggs. Up top, Banchero. Covered by Towns. And Williams over to help. Richardson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got 7 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Carroll passes to Richardson. To the left side wing. From deep, Banchero doesn't go for him. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Knicks out in front, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. On the court for the Magic, we've got Sharp. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Richardson in at the 2. Count it. Brunson's got his third basket of the night.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Out left to the wing. Banchero finds Sharp. Back to Banchero. Pass to Richardson. The 3 from Suggs. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Sharp passes to Suggs. Outside Richardson. Here's Banchero. And it's New York with a rebound. To the inside. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Suggs. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist. Boy, he is a capable point guard.
Pass to Aiden. Towns, left side. Over Banchero. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Now here's Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 5 points.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Ayton, a screen on Suggs to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
The kick out to Richardson. 3-pointer, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Sharp finds Banchero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. free throw drops for Banchero. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brunson with it. He's got 6. The kick out to Williams. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Right wing. Back to Suggs. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. That's 7 points here for Jalen Suggs.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Brunson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
No good on the second free throw. Orlando's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sharp. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns on a screen. To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Excellent decision by Brunson, which is more times than not making the right read in the pick and roll action.
Pass to Sharp. Banchero against Towns. Back to Sharp. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Brunson looks it over. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Orlando has possession. And here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Banchero outside. Here's Sharp. The Knicks with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big Cat says, take that.
The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Suggs finds Richardson. Banchero outside. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Over Towns. Banchero no good. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Banchero outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs outside to halt the run. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Bridges from deep. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Sharp, and here's Banchero. Lets it go from the wing, and he comes up with a bucket. 20 points for Paolo Banchero.
A bit of a lost art, the mid-range jumper, but nice to see Banchero knock it down. Way to go, Paolo.
To the inside. Ayton inside. Guarded by Sharp, and Ayton gets it to go.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Lets it fly. And it's New York with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Brunson. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Suggs. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Banchero. Sharp a screen on Towns. Down low. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brunson against Suggs. Ayton, a screen on Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up top. The kick out to Richardson. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Suggs against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 51 seconds left in the third. Sharp a screen on Brunson. The kick out to Richardson. Hits the three-pointer. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Brunson against Suggs. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
So tough to deal with. I mean, Jalen Brunson has savvy oozing out of his pores. I mean, and he takes full advantage of it all.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Monroe's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Towns. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And Barrett subbed in for Williams. Both free throws good from Brunson.
You know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent, they've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Back to Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 22 points.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
The three, Barrett, no good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Van Vliet. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Suggs. Outside Sharp. Pass to Banchero. Back to Sharp. Takes the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
They've got Williams, Murray out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Monroe in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Sharp. Nails the baby hook.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Williams in the post. He's covered by Suggs. And that one drops.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Anunoby covering. Pass to Suggs. Sharp, a screen on Barrett. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Down low, tipped. Here's Banchero. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
To the inside.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Banchero finds Sharp. Banchero against Murray. Tries to save it. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson. Done. He's checked in for Monroe. Now here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Dunn. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Dunn. Anunoby, a screen on Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Williams from long range sinks the tray. Williams has got 40 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass. Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And stolen by Banchero. Here's Richardson. The rebound by Murray. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Richardson against. Oh,
that was something else, man. Showing some power. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Sharp passes to Banchero. Here's Suggs. The wide open shot is on the money.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Outside Barrett. Back to Williams. Murray, a screen on Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Barrett. Sinks that one from the post. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control. And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Outside, Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got 44.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Unloads from 13. Sharp grabs the miss. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Richardson. Banchero outside. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And it falls all over the rim and in. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Richardson finds Suggs. Back to Richardson. Sharp, a screen on Williams. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Lets the 3 fly, and the miss. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The New York Knicks have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Orlando Magic. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Williams. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Orlando, they've got Jalen Suggs. Sharp out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Howard. Take a look at the Knicks. Well, Greg, this is the moment when they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least 2 chances to close it out at home. That's a nice insurance policy for a team to have. An extra motivation to get the win and a cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right. Now, here's Sharp. Banchero looking around. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
What you love about Paolo is he can go left or right, and the score off the bounce is just on point.
Towns, a screen on Suggs. Suggs against Brunson. Fires from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Suggs finds Banchero. And here's Sharp. He's covered by Ayton. Banchero against Towns. Pass to Banchero. And he gets it to go from the high post. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Banchero nails that mid-range with ease.
Out to the right wing. Banchero against Towns. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Sharp. Pass to Howard from about 19 feet, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Brunson kicks to Bridges from deep three-point land, and Williams with the basket on the assist from Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Banchero, defended by Towns. Back to Sharp. 9 feet out. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
From deep, Williams. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, the Magic head coach and I were able to chat. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Here's Williams. Banchero grabs the board.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
A nice shot by Howard.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. For 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And here is Suggs. Pass to Sharp. Here's Banchero. Over to the left wing. And it's Suggs missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Knicks. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Now Ayton. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Pass to Sharp. And here is Howard. There's a screen from downtown. Bridges with the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Magic moving the ball around. Good on the shot.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Brunson surveying the D. Howard against Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass Suggs. Towns against Banchero. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by New York. They come off the loss on Friday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Here's Suggs following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Richardson, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black comes in for Howard. And then for New York, OG Anunoby comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Bridges. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside Williams. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
The Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Suggs passes to Richardson. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Banchero. Now Black. Shot clock at 6. Sharp with a screen on Williams. Black, no good. New York's done a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Now, here's Anunoby. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Banchero, right side. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Fred VanVleet comes in for Jalen Brunson. Towns, wide open, sinks the triple. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Black. Looking to end the run. Drops in the tray.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside, Towns. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Towns has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Sharp. The Knicks pull it in. .55 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Barrett. The kick out to Towns. And the three off target.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Suggs. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good with the triple. New York leading by 10. Barrett the pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Williams. Over Suggs. And that one released in time, but no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. New York ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Williams looking around. And Carroll grabs the board. The Magic trail by 9. Pass to Black. On the wing, Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. And here's Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 9.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Williams, a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot to the wing right side. Outside Howard. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now Anunoby. Now Towns. Fades back. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Outside Williams. Pass to Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes the first. Sharp's checked in for Jalen Williams. And a switcher also for New York. Brunson's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, he misses the dunk. Banchero inside. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
Bridges outside. Brunson kicks to Williams. Towns a screen on Howard. Williams for three, and he's good on the three ball. Williams has got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Sharp finds Howard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
No good on the free throw.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. And it's the Magic with the ball. 7-point differential. Right wing. Banchero passes to Sharp. Banchero against Anunoby. Banchero, that's good.
I tell you, that's a very good effort defensively. Banchero just better offensively.
Pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Bosnia defended by Sharp. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Monroe's checked in for the Knicks. And that one falls for Williams. The Magic trail by 8. Now, here's Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Murray's checked in for Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Rebound by Williams. New York leading by 8. Pass to Murray. 3-pointer. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Buries it from 3-point range. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Banchero wants to see the answer from 3, and he decides to do it himself.
Bridges inside. Williams outside. And another 3 for New York.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Howard dishes to Suggs. To the middle. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Howard finds Sharp. Back to Howard. Takes a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
On the wing, Williams is guarded by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You have to like what we're seeing from Williams.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So for the Knicks, Ayton comes in for Murray. And Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for OG Anunoby. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Five on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 6. Down low. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
And Banchero. Here we go. Brunson against Suggs. And that one, good. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Outside Williams. Over Howard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Orlando Magic.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point lead on the court for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Williams is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williams, and the slam by Williams.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the Magic shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Over to the wing. Fades away. Again, the Magic score.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
Bridges passes to Williams. Towns sets the pick for Williams. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
For New York, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That's good from Williams. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Suggs with the ball. Pass to Howard. The three from Banchero. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
You can see the three-pointer is really starting to come for Paolo Banchero, gaining more and more confidence.
Brunson finds Towns. Now Williams is guarded by Howard. Towns, a screen on Howard. They kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 8 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Magic trail by 9. Banchero outside. Knicks with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. DeAndre Ayton, 3rd.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
To the right side. Howard finds Sharp.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Can they get it? And the rejection by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Howard. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Out to the right wing. Banchero finds Sharp. Back to Banchero. Now here's Howard. They set the pick to the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Ayton. Towns for three. And again, New York with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 17. And now we go courtside for this story on Mikal Bridges. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. The prognosis is that he'll have to battle this injury for the rest of the playoffs. Not necessarily the news that you want to hear, but he seems determined to play through it if he can, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, and that's huge. Obviously, things not bad enough that it's going to be a long-term absence. His return to the floor we expect sooner rather than later. That's huge for this group.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Bridges is checked in for the Knicks. And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And it's the Magic with the ball. 19-point game. Banchero outside. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Brunson, good.
Well, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Banchero left side to end the run. The Knicks pull it in. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson, good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Brunson against Suggs. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Down low. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Black the pass to Suggs. Back to Black. Pass to Banchero. Sharp sets the pick for Banchero. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's about making an effort to share the ball. Banchero rewards a teammate for getting free off the pick and roll.
Now here's Towns. He's covered by Banchero. Banchero against Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Basket good. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Hammonds in for Banchero. And New York with a change here, too. Anunoby, he's checked in for Bridges. Here are the Magic now. And here is Suggs. To the left wing. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ayton at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. That shot off the mark.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Suggs against Williams. Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. No good that time. Anunoby passes to Brunson. He's guarded by Anunoby. They get a hand on it. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Richardson comes in for Suggs. Then for the Knicks, Murray's checked in for Ayton. Barrett comes in for Williams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Brunson. .137 left in the third quarter of the game. Murray sets a screen for Barrett. Clock at 6. Anunoby in the corner. Offensive rebound. Towns finds VanVleet. Another shot, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Banchero. Barrett against Richardson. Williams a screen on Anunoby. And it's Banchero missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Barrett kicks to VanVleet. Towns sets the pick for VanVleet. There's the 3. Does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts. The Magic shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 5 points so far. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We've got Hammonds. Anthony Black is out there with Richardson. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Banchero in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Black. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Black. Williams, a screen on Barrett. It's stolen by Barrett. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot from the wing, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. Richardson outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. That one drops for him.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
New York leading by 22. Outside Williams. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop. And that's 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
For 3, Richardson. It's good from long range.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Murray outside. Pass to Bridges. Murray against Williams. Over Richardson. And again, it's New York.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now Black. The 3 from Banchero. Knicks with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 15 points here in the second half.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Inside, here's Hammonds, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And boy, happy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The first one falls. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ayton's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks leading by 22. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Richardson, no luck.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Rejected by Banchero.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Up top, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Out left to the wing. Here's Bancaro. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Barrett gets it to go.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Bancaro outside. Sharp with a screen on Towns. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Magic called timeout. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got 41.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Suggs missing. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to Anunoby. Murray left side. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 44 points for Williams.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Van Vliet brings the double team. New York calls timeout. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the inside. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You can see Bancaro has such excellent passing instincts. He knows when it's time to move the ball.
On the wing, Williams. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. To the right side. Back to Bancaro. Sharp with a screen on Williams. Howard finds Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Van Vliet passes to Barrett. Williams from outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Bancaro passes to Sharp. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Bancaro missing. Smooth sailing for New York. Here's Williams. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the 4th. And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Banchero outside. Right side, Suggs. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
There it finds Williams. Shoots the three. Good, another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Now here's Howard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Williams' shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. See you later.
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The New York Knicks have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Orlando Magic? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Tonight could be the end of this series or a step towards an all-time great comeback. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Banchero, also Sharp out there, and it's Howard in at the 2. And for New York, Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Williams, and it's Ayton in at the center position. You take a look at the Magic, facing elimination here. What do they have to do to overcome some pretty big odds against them?
Well, I mean, because so many people have already written them off this series, in a way, they really have nothing left to lose. They can come out loose, try to have some fun. Maybe that different energy will produce a different outcome.
Now here's Towns. Brunson surveys. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Suggs. Then Carroll the screen. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. Sharp the screen on Williams. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Williams passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
So it's Orlando now. Inside. Here's Sharp. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away, Brunson with the bucket.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Outside Sharp. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block. On the break. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Banchero outside. Pass to Sharp. Suggs outside. He's guarded by Bridges, and is blocked.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Suggs, the pass to Sharp. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Bridges against Howard. Nice D from Bridges.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Howard, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Banchero. Over Towns, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
And here's Brunson. Williams looking around. Over Banchero. Williams misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Suggs with it. Yet to see a basket to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Williams. No good that time.
suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Banchero to end the drought. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. OG Anunoby's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Oh, a cameo from a boogie with a hoodie.
His Knicks are up, and he's got to be feeling good. Always great to see your hometown team put on performances like this.
Magic trail by 8. And here's Suggs. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Banchero. Covered by Towns. Suggs outside. Sharp, a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Suggs finds Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
They're really working the paint now.
And here are the Magic now. 8-point game. Banchero outside. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Well, that's just great teamwork. Banchero putting on the finishing touches.
Brunson against Suggs. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Sharp. Now Banchero, covered by Towns. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Orlando with the ball. They trail by 9. To the inside. Clock at 4. Back to Sharp. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Towns for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Ayton. Towns against Banchero. Over Towns. Banchero no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this way.
Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Right side Brunson. Towns for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Magic trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Howard. And there's a pick. For 3. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Knicks leading by 6. Outside Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Outside Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 8 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Orlando calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Ayton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Richardson's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Now here's Black, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. Howard finds Sharp. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good from Sharp. That one's no good. Knicks leading by 8. Here's Williams on the take. Towns passes to Williams. Towns a screen on Sharp. Here's Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Black. Magic trail by 8. 1:43 left in the first. Richardson, the pass to Black. To the wing, right side. There's Howard with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Williams passes to Van Vliet. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Towns for 3, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And that's now 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Towns against Banchero. Sharp a screen on Towns. And Carroll passes to Black. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's New York with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
R.J. Barrett out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Murray, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the group for New York starting the second.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Black outside. Back to Richardson. Now here's Black. No points so far. From the arc. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Richardson to the middle. Here's Brand. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Barrett. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Black passes to Brand. Orlando moving the ball around. Williams a screen on Barrett. Pass to Hammonds. Barrett against Richardson. Over Barrett. Orlando again missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a three. That doesn't go either for Anunoby. Well, the Magic shooting just 21% from the floor. On the wing, Richardson, guarded by Barrett. There's a screen. They still need this. The kick out to Richardson. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Hammonds. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Answering the defense's challenge. Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the evening. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For the Knicks, Bridges comes in for Murray, and Williams is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Orlando making a switch here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Barrett passes to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Williams. Williams with the screen. The three from Suggs. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Anunoby. Yes, it's good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The Magic making a switch here. Sharp's checked in.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Suggs. Still without a bucket. Down low. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Suggs.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Towns, that's good.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
And Caro outside. Sharp a screen on Towns. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Bankero. Pass to Suggs. Outside Sharp. Back to Black. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 14 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Black. Still no points. Pass to Sharp. Deflected.
You're protecting the paint. OG Anunoby, a menace on defense.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 18-4 run. New York working the ball around now. Here's Williams. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. And Caro surveys. Pass to Howard. Anunoby against Caro. 6 on the shot clock. Sharp a screen on Anunoby. The 3 from Caro. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Williams from long range. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Suggs finds Sharp. Back to Suggs. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
Bridges right side. Outside Anunoby. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Howard, the pass to Suggs. Back to Howard. Pass to Caro. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, in the open floor, Anunoby is dangerous. He will not make the mistake of holding back.
Anunoby's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Now here's Howard. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Howard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
But things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
That's good from Bridges on the assist from Anunoby.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Sharp a screen on Williams. There's Howard with the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Monroe. And here's Bridges. Williams from long range. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Sharp. Over to the wing. Here's Howard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Aiden, he's checked in for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anunoby. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Williams passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
There's 42 seconds left in the half. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Sharp. Suggs against Brunson. Suggs with the bucket.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Cranked it in off the glass. Towns has got 17 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks opening up a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Orlando Magic.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. So for Orlando right now, we've got Suggs, Sharp out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Howard in at the 2 spot. There's the triple, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And New York has possession following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Shots good by Towns.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Howard, the pass to Sharp. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Suggs. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Howard. Sharp, a screen on Williams. To the middle. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Howard. Sharp's got 9 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Towns. He's got 19. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Suggs with it. And Caro outside. Sharp, a screen on Towns. 6 to shoot. Now here's Howard. That three's off the mark. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Williams finds Towns. Buries it down low. Towns has got 21.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to Aiden. Outside, Williams. Back to Aiden. Over Sharp. Aiden, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Suggs. And here's Howard. Back to Suggs. From deep three-point land. And it's New York with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Williams. Now here's Ayton from downtown. Bridges outside. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Towns. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Give him 23.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
And here's Howard. 14 points for him. Back to Sharp. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, DeAndre Ayton. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Ayton, a screen on Howard. Williams passes to Ayton. The shot misses. Good D by Sharp.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 16 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside, Williams. And he slams it in one-handed.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Howard, the pass to Suggs. Here's Howard. 16 points for him. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has got 25 points.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Suggs, the pass to Sharp. Now Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Misses the 3. To the inside. To the paint. Back to Aiden. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, there's the skill of Aiden, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. To the middle. Aiden against Sharp. And there's the screen. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Down low. Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
It's always good to see Aiden going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Suggs finds Howard. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Over Towns. Banchero no good. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Williams. Here's Towns. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Banchero outside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Three on the clock. A shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Barrett finds Towns. A minute 35 left in the third. Fred VanVleet is checked in for New York. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter. Counted from distance.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Williams a screen on Towns. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Richardson. Over Williams. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns is... New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to VanVleet. Towns on a screen. VanVleet outside. New York needs to get off a shot here. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Black. No made baskets yet.
Once he gets the ball inside, it's tough to deal with the natural strength of Banchero.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
The Knicks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Banchero drops them both. Here's VanVleet. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Williams. Towns passes to VanVleet. Off target from three-point range. Banchero outside. Up top, Black. Back to Banchero. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. And so it's the New York Knicks showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. They've got Williams, OG Anunoby out there with Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Barrett. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Black. He's covered closely. Caro outside. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. The Knicks with the rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Williams' shot is good.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Now here's Black. Pass to Richardson. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Williams' shot is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Black. Back to Caro. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Another one falls for New York.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Caro. Now Black. Launches it from deep. Caro no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Now here's Black. Outside Richardson. Black outside. Over Barrett. Black no good. The Knicks have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Williams' shot is good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Richardson. Pass to Williams. Misses from close range. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Williams up top. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Up top, Caro. The kick out to Richardson. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Knicks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he knocks down the first one. New York making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Orlando shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Right wing. Banchero right side. To end the cold spell. Orlando again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Outside, Williams. Williams a screen on Suggs. Out to the right wing. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Howard. Suggs, the pass to Howard. From deep. Orlando gets it back. Banchero outside. Here's the teardrop, and Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
To the paint. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Banchero against Anunoby. Banchero passes to Suggs. And miss after miss right now. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Takes a 3. On target from range. Williams has got 47 points.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Banchero passes to Sharp. Now here's Barrett. Picked by Murray. Barrett finds Anunoby. Outside, Williams. Driving inside. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Orlando's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Howard. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Howard against Williams. There's the drive. Yep, count it. Williams has got 51.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Suggs surveys the D. Inside. Here's Banchero. Basket's good. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the confidence Banchero possesses is clear. He goes strong around the rim.
Barrett passes to Williams. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And over the course of this series, the difference in talent level between these teams became clear.
Well, there was a difference in just about every aspect, not just talent. It was coaching, effort, intensity, just a dominating performance. And now they'll have some time to rest up and put everything in place for the next round.
Here's Banchero after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Shot from 12. And it's New York with a rebound. Williams with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams' shot is good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's the pick. Back to Howard. The 3 ball. The New York Knicks will move on. They snuff out any chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championship's much more within their reach now, but next round they face a very difficult test.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time